Do you remember? This used to be a beautiful land, and for 1,000 years we lived in peace and harmony. But as foretold, the scourge Vardus has returned with an army of monsters and filled the world with ruin and despair. Now, the fate of Radia rests with you. Wake up, champion. Challenge the forces of evil. Bring back hope to our land and claim the Twilight Sword. Do you remember? This used to be a beautiful land, and for 1,000 years we lived in peace and harmony. But as foretold, the scourge Vardus has returned with an army of monsters and filled the world with ruin and despair. Now, the fate of Radia rests with you. Wake up, champion. Challenge the forces of evil. Bring back hope to our land and claim the Twilight Sword. Do you remember? This used to be a beautiful land, and for 1,000 years we lived in peace and harmony. But as foretold, the scourge Vardus has returned with an army of monsters and filled the world with ruin and despair. Now, the fate of Radia rests with you. Wake up, champion. Challenge the forces of evil. Bring back hope to our land and claim the Twilight Sword.
Ciao, hello everyone. Welcome back. 24 hour after lunch. It's been like 10 minutes since our last live stream. I don't know about you, Simone. I don't know about you either from the chat, but it was like this last 24 hours flew. A lot of people already in the chat, more than 1,000 people on Backerkit right now. How was it?
Waking up today.
Waking up. It was,
Good. Of course, we are very tired because we stayed up late yesterday. But yes, I mean, we can already tell you that these first 24 hours are by far our most greatest, biggest first day ever. So yeah, it's incredible, enormous, and really thank you guys for being here, fighting with us, even in such a new and different adventure, which is Twilight Sword.
So already a lot of things happening in the chat. So first of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for, as always, for the support to this new project. We always said this is 5 years of Two Little Mice being an RPG publisher. We want this campaign to close what's a special year for us in a special way. And how could this be any better than this currently is? I'm looking at numbers here, and in less than 24 hours, we did like the first 7 days of Household Volume 2, which was our
greatest
biggest campaign. So
yes, it's
sorry, there is an ambulance outside. I don't know how.
I don't feel.
Okay.
Thank you for the congratulations. Really, really, it was amazing. Now it's time also to look at all the massive amount and the different stretch goals we unlocked in the last 24 hours. Thank you for all these silly ideas. We're loving everything about this campaign, this game, and having chance to share it with you is such a blessing. Hold up, I thought this was being made by Two Little Mice. Okay,
Yes,
yes,
but we are actually two normal sized Italian guys.
yes,
I know it's
yes.
always a shock when people find out it's not actually mice.
I mean,
But you know,
are we?
are
It's
we
just like a complex filter.
puppety? It's a bit like
Here we
Ratatouille.
are, two mice with our little hands popping on a keyboard.
So let's take a
Sorry,
look
Andrew.
as we go through everything. Let's take a look at all the stretch goals that you managed to unlock. So so at least we have something to talk and to some nice art to see. First stretch goal was the Auran font. So as many of you, actually, I don't know how you did, but as many of you guessed, the thing that you can see around like the frame of this live stream of the books, etc., is actually a language. It's the language of the Aura, who are the first inhabitant of Radia, which is the world where Twilight Sword is set, if you follow our campaign, our lore. So we decided to turn this into an actual font that you can use in any
For
writing
sure.
program, and you can use it to make cool handouts and riddle for your um, for your campaigns and adventures. I will lower my audio. Let's see if it's a little bit better. Sorry, I'm testing the new headphones. So after this, we unlocked the dice pouch, and we said it yesterday. Dice pouch is something that we usually do. It's crowdfunding exclusive, but we wanted to do something slightly different than usual. So for the first time, we are doing uh, like a full print on the cotton on textile
Yes.
that we are going to use for these pouches. So they are going to be a little more premium, a little more cool looking, I guess. We'll try this new route. And I hope you like the design. So moving on from this, and please, Simone, try to follow the chat. Now
Yeah,
I've
yeah, no,
put
yeah.
my, if you see
Already,
me,
people are already asking for extra keen and extra way, but let's see what we have right now about what's next in the future.
so we you'll see me look down because I put my phone here, so I can actually now follow, the
Chat.
chat a little bit better. Ciao Marcus. Continua a essere disturbato. They tell me there is a problem with the audio. Of course, my microphone doesn't find anything, so I don't know. So if you can confirm that you can
I
hear
can't
me,
I can't hear anything, of course, coming from Rico's microphone. So it's very hard for us. It's cracking a little, but
it's
really
crazy
hard
because
to
of course
know.
Simona doesn't hear it. Let me see if I can do something about this.
Thank you guys for your understanding, your patience. I don't know. Here this is Cora. Oh, yeah, I think you cannot hear Rico anymore. He's trying to change setup of his microphone. Maybe it's done. We'll see. Sorry, you are stuck with me, but I can talk a little bit, also a lot. If that I get. Thank you. Oh, he's mute now. Yes, we know. But
Let's
in
see.
the mean,
This used to be a beautiful land, and for 1,000 years we lived in peace and harmony. But as foretold, the scourge Vardis has returned with an army of monsters and filled the world with ruin and despair. Now, the fate of Radia.
Okay, we should be back. And if the audio has some problem now, I will not touch it. We are just stuck with the audio problem, which is the lesser evil at this point.
We can do that.
So unfortunately, OBS has updated the day before lunch and now nothing worked. Okay, no audio issue. Well, I think it was...
They were also doing pretty good even without us. We were talking about their team, their favorite Two Little Mice game. I think we can go away right now. Thank you.
Okay. So hopefully we are back. So where were we? Yes, Dice Pouch.
Dice Pouch, incredible new design for Dice Pouch. We tried something different since we made our fair share of Dice Pouches in the past with a completely printed pattern on the pouch as well. Of course, there's the logo and everything. But let's move on to the first. Kin, we unlocked the Aura. We already talked about Aura in the live stream before launch, a little bit, but what to say? They're lovable champions, part of an ancient kin that was more or less completely destroyed by the Scourge in the lands of Radia. But if you choose the Aura as your kin, you will embody one of Aura champion, one of the last of your kin, which is still trying to fight to restore Radia to its former glory. How happy it is! I just invented on the spot. So yes, Oracle. Of course, as always, art by Daniele Giubellini.
Moving on from the Aura, we've got the champion tokens, which will be added not only to the highest tier, but to every starter set box. 4 champion tokens. Champion token are your most important resource as champion, and that will they will allow you to do basically anything. You can have up to 1 champion token per player at any given time, so 4 champion tokens are enough for a group of 4 players plus GM. But should you need more, both the champion token and the condition status effect token are available as an add-on, all bundled together. So with the starter set and the token add-on, you can have up to 8 players at the same time. But as always, it's unlikely that even if you're playing with 5 players, that everyone will have all the status and all the
players in the same time that
yes
have a token are not using it. Nevertheless.
So
after the champion token, this was still like the first hour of the campaign, something like this. It was unbelievably soon in the campaign. We unlocked a very cool upgrade on all the books. So all the core rule book and all the Lands of Radia hardback books will feature UV logos. That there's this like cute effect on the
basically
logos.
All the logos and the writings on the book will be sort of glossy, laminated with this white, glow to it, and so they will hopefully pop a little better and make the books a little more premium, even the standard editions.
Yes. And also, it's another thing that helps the color. It's a very colorful operation, very colorful project. So we are trying to do everything like with the Dice Pouch to pop up of the colors, the patterns, in the project as well.
And next stretch goal at 125, there was the kin cards. So it's 6 plus the Aura 7 kin cards with their kin feats. That this is just a like work in progress design, not final design of the cards. They will have their own art. But basically, thanks to the kin card, you can have your kin fit at And it's a nice little addition, and it's something that goes into the card chest and will make hopefully character creation a little bit easier. We always think about, for us, especially us, we play a lot at the table. So for us, one of the main, problems that we have is during character creation. If we don't want to have a whole session zero, we would just want to make character and play tonight. You have to take the book outside, give the book, I want to do this, I want to do that. It takes a lot of time. With cards, you can just, put them on the table and people can decide, I want to be this, I want to be that. So a little bit party friendly.
Yes, yes. Thank you to catch the reference of Obelix as a penguin
Yes.
on the book. I mean, Obelix it's big even in Italy. I must admit.
The cards are double-sided, male, female. I honestly, I don't know.
Don't know.
But we are working on male female version of of every king, but we don't know how the cards will end up. Honestly, I would be lying giving you an answer right now, because we are the kin chapter is one that we haven't already tackled in the design, so I don't know how it will look like. I'm more prepared on the ways.
Yes, the ways are
Yeah.
clear, let's say.
And my favorite stretch goal, Kokkoro. So, what are Kokkoros? Kokkoros are tiny, dumb, annoying,
Chaotic
troublemakers,
troublemaking
spirits of Radia that you may find scattered around the world. So
Martin,
yes,
what are
Martin,
you saying?
exactly. I was thinking about you. So Kokkoro, you will find them around that they will give you kind of sub-quests that will either help or hinder you during your journey across Radia. But now, thanks to the stretch goal, we had this idea a few days ago. You will have random tables to create your own Kokkoro. My favorite random table is 312, like 3 column of 12. Each column is the same, and they go like ko, ro, do, no, fo, and all like this for 12. And you roll 3 of them to make your Kokkoro name. So you can be either like do, ro, ko, do, ro, fo. It's, it's a silly thing, but it's among all the random generators for Kokkoro that we have thought about for this stretch goal. This is by far my favorite.
Yes.
So
Yeah, we probably. I mean, I hope this. You will love that. We could probably found an entire different game with Kokkoro plushes, but
we will do.
Let's talk
By
about
the
this
way,
in a couple of months.
I want to. Then we will see more Kokkoros during the campaign. I want to clarify that things that they got on the face. This is not their face. Like, this is just something for you to look at when you talk to them. This is not their nose, not their eyes. No, and you will see. But they are oddly shaped. You will see more coming soon.
Thank you,
So yeah, love the Kokkoro, and really excited about this. Moving on. A new championship. So since we had a lot of people say like the starter set is for players plus GM, but now there are solo rules, for example. So maybe we don't want to play with a GM, or I have more friends than you, and I want 5 pre-made characters. We decided to add a pre-made champion, both digital and physical, to every starter set. So I don't know if this is going to go to retail. So there is no crowdfunding exclusive badge because we don't want to accidentally lie to you. Right now, I'm not sure this will also be available in the retail version of the starter set.
Yes.
Honestly, don't know. If it's not available in the retail version of the starter set, we will release it in PDF for free, just to make sure that everyone gets everyone eventually. But basically, this will add not only a new champion to the starter set, who is Garth, but it will also add the Way of the Wild to the starter set, because up until now there was no Way of the Wild character. We limited the amount of ways that you could use in the starter set. Now we are opening it to the Way of the Wild, with a ranged based character, Garth. Is there any question that we need to tackle before moving on, Simone?
No extra friend stretch goal. I think you will drink or dart. Thank you, Martin. You are on fire today.
So, Mushroom for, I don't know if honestly, I don't know if we are going to do any more kin. We will see. We have a lore for Radia in mind. We are, as always, if you suggest kings or way, know that we are looking. Obviously, I will not answer. I'm handling the crowdfunding page. I will not answer because either way, I don't want to spoil if it's a yes or no. So you'll see. You'll wait. We are definitely not going to add like 100 new kin because we want to keep the game consistent. Why there is no pay over time? There's no pay over time enabled because the campaign will be delivered very soon, and especially PDF will arrive in Q1 2026. This simply does not allow us to split the payment in the 4 installment, but you can always take a smaller tier, let's say a starter set or the Awaken, depending on how much you want to spend now, and then you can upgrade it during the Pledge Manager, and this way you can split it at least in 2 installments that are far from one another, which I think it's reasonable.
Yeah. Just a brief reminder, sorry, Rico, since I received many emails by people that never did a crowdfunding in their life. So a brief reminder, if someone is listening right now, how it will works with payments. Basically, you will choose your pledge now. Sometimes the bank will just freeze the money, depends on a variety of reason on your bank, type of cards, whatever. Then you will actually pay right at the end of the campaign, which will be
mid-December, yes.
December, I don't remember you will have 10 days, more or less, time to pay. If you have any problems or it's not end of the world, you have time to fix that. And then we will open the Pledge Manager, will be inserted there, and then you will have 2 chances to add stuff, add-ons, to upgrade your pledge, and to pay for the actual shipping fees. That we have an estimate of in the bottom part of the page, if some of you didn't. So those diction in the Pledge Manager and the shipping fees will be charged at a much later date, more or less a couple of months before the actual shipping.
May.
Well, we'll have more information about that in January. But just to give you, sorry, I know many of you are veteran of crowdfunding, but we have also many new guys and girls right now.
And yes, shipping will be collected
at a later date.
Around May, together with any add-ons that you want to add after the end of the campaign. Also because they will be calculated depending on the number of add-on that you choose and the your country of residence. After speaking about unpredictable things, solo mode, the single player PDF. Now, this was not anticipated. Like we were not ready to do this, but we received like 200 requests for please do a solo mode, please do a solo mode.
Matt K was not ready to do it.
No, I honestly, Matt K, the person who did the Outgunned Assistant Director solo mode and who is doing the single player solo mode for Twilight Sword, found out that it was actually doing this with the Backerkit update. This means last minute addition, and I couldn't make this up. But yeah, it's something that was asked so much that we needed to add it, and we decided it wasn't a tough call, so we decided to add it as a PDF and not as a physical release. And the reason is that we are Italian. I know it's a shock. You can tell from my accent. I hide it very well.
Looks and accent.
I mean, and that means that we write in Italian, then we have a translator and then reviser that will. But right now the book is almost finished. We wrote a lot of stuff, but it's in Italian, and it will need to be first double checked, finish the playtesting, then we have to translate it, then we have to send it to Matt, who is the guy who's actually doing the solo mode. And this means that there is a lead.
We don't have a lot of control about timing on this one. Just to be totally transparent with you, Matt will need a little bit of time just to read the game, understand the game, and write a solo mode for it. And we cannot, promise him, oh yes, the exact date, the English version will be 100% ready. Here you are. So in order to avoid something that we cannot predict that they could affect the final delivery date, we decided to keep it as digital modules only.
So we don't risk of, ruining the fun by being late. I always like to say we have never been late on a crowdfunding delivery, if not for a matter of days, not even weeks. So we don't want to start with Twilight Sword. Anything I should add about the solo mode? I don't think so. I think we got it covered. Maybe we'll have a live stream with Matt to talk about
if needed.
The solo
yes,
mode.
we can have Matt.
So we will see.
This is tournament among the penguins. I don't know.
They're also asking for more pre-made adventure. There will be pre-made adventures in Lands of Radia. There will be a pre-made short campaign introductory in the starter set. We always feel like it is weird to make a stretch goal for more adventure because none of you knows how many adventures are in the book right now. And we are still undecided. So it always feels a little fake. I want to be honest,
more than what? We don't know. We don't know the exact number of adventure that will be featured in the starter set. People should be getting rewards for superheroes campaign in June, if I remember correctly. We promised to deliver in June next year. Please check the Backerkit campaign because we have a lot.
I think June, and I think I always regret telling this, but I think superheroes could arrive even early than anticipated. That said, if it doesn't come early, please don't get mad. But I do think
we try.
That
the sooner we deliver a campaign, the happier. That just for you to know, we are as soon as delivered, start and finish. We are just happier that we can focus. You are happy. We are happy. We can focus on the rest. So yes, we do whatever we can to anticipate all the deliveries.
So, yes, I will not jinx it. Moving on, we got something that was asked a lot, actually, even if we always do that, the soundtrack. Original soundtrack done by the same composer, Jeff Grammy, who did all of our soundtrack and did the amazing, I love it, trailer music that you just heard while we were down and, coming in. So great. Thank you, Jeff Grammy, for staying with us. Jeff is a good friend and an amazing composer, and he has done some amazing jobs on Outgun and especially on Household. He's wrapping up the soundtrack for Superheroes as we speak. which should be
yes.
delivered around January, I think, because they have to mix it and whatnot. And then he will tackle the Twilight Sword soundtrack. And Jeff cannot speak English, not even like us, unfortunately. So he doesn't want to do a live stream in English, but he wants to say
He
to
loves
you
you
that
a lot.
he reads all the comments and he's so this started as some sort of side gig. Like we were like, Jeff, can you, because he does, stuff for television and stuff. And we were like, come on, Jeff, can you do us a soundtrack for this? And as we started growing up during the 5 years, he did more and more soundtrack. And now he's like, he's amazed by the amount of love that he's receiving. The trailer for Memento Mori, which was one of his best soundtrack, is over. It's like 20,000 views on YouTube, which for a
Massive.
small channel, it's like
Unbelievable
unbelievable.
number.
So, and after the soundtrack will be delivered as a digital,
Yes, of course.
download. It's not. Some people ask if there is going to be like a vinyl. No, it's just digital download. Come on, 2025. After that, the cheat sheet. This is one of the most boring stretch goal. I'm sure it might be boring to receive. It surely is boring to do.
But
It's a
it's very useful.
painstaking. It's a very useful. It's a painstaking, process of taking a 200 pages book, trying to condense it into a single page that you can print and handle to your lazy players, so that they will not constantly ask you for rules.
The idea, if you don't know
Yes,
any of our like outground cheat sheet, is to have a smaller possible number of uh, sheet, very easy to print. So just black and white, so you can have it as many copies you like to give to your send to your players if you play online, or give at the table if you play in person. Will be a square PDF? I don't know. Please, Jay, don't ask. I don't know. No, it should be easy to print for you at home. So I think it will have a standard A4 letter, whatever
yes.
size, but maybe we'll go crazy. I don't know. Still early.
I tried to do some reverse psychology, saying, "Oh, this is a boring stretch goal. I know you don't really want a cheat sheet." To try and um, don't make a cheat sheet next time, but
No,
they're all
but
telling us that it's very useful, and I hate you for feeling like this is a cool stretch goal, because I really hate doing cheat sheets. It's because when I personally I write directly on the layout. I'm very like words and text and layout is all the same to me. So having to take the rules and put them in black and white on this sheet of paper, it's very
in fact, I am
counterintuitive.
the one who actually do the cheat
Yes,
sheet because Rico is like. So everything you find uncomfortable with the outcome, it's entirely my
yes,
fault. I try to
it's
keep Rico out of it.
but I still have to be around him doing it, and I still find it annoying. Um, But yeah, I know, jokes aside, it's useful to have a cheat sheet. There's plenty of games out there. I know people who change system like every week, or maybe they will try, Twilight Sword in between of another campaign, and rules get confusing. Even me personally, I have a hard time remembering the rules of our own games. And that's because we do so many versions, and at the end,
Yes.
we do not remember what was the final version at certain point. So
That's
it's
the real pain as author when you like need to do like the GM screen or the cheat sheet. You have to okay, I need to reread everything that's on the last version because my mind we just changed those rules 100 of times. Those feet have been I don't know 5 different names. Those skins change, so I need to be sure. So it's really hard. are there even because we are the author, so we were present at every step of the creative process.
We always say people are like, you don't even know the rules of your own games, and we are like, no, we know all the rules of our own games, like all the versions. It's like a Doctor
Yes.
Strange kind of
It's
situation,
too many.
I
Oh my
know
god.
2000 alternative outcomes by now. um, so after the cheat sheet, oh, very special stretch called the Way of the Shield, an additional way.
Ah,
And this is a personal favorite. If you, like me, like the one who can take the damage more than the one who can deal damage. And definitely the tank is like, when I play World of Warcraft and that kind of stuff, I always like the tank. And it's, but most, let's face it, more than the Way of the Shield, the cool thing about this stretch goal is that we can finally show you some different version of Strix. We have seen the,
yes.
the little black mage
Not a
Strix.
mage,
Yes.
tricks, but a warrior, but knight. I don't know, tricks, whatever you want to call them, and it is very cool. I love the design. I love. He's also having a wonderful time wearing his armor and his shield. He's enjoying a lot, even if we can see it took quite a beating. His shield took quite a beating, but it's still cool.
And if you like playing, the idea of playing as a Strix, please know that Strix comes in all shapes and sizes. They can be buff, they can be small, they can be slender like this one. And
Someone asked if they can shield surf, and me and Rico had this conversation. And even if nothing is,
I cannot
yes,
confirm that
yes,
shield surf
we
is
will
a thing.
find a way to have the shield surf. I swear to you, we got this exact same conversation about shield surf like 2 weeks ago, Rico. 1 week, 10 days ago.
Yes,
We were thinking about shield surfing.
yes. And I was, me and Daniela, we just brought Hyrule Warrior, so the beat 'em up button smasher of Zelda. We were playing Hyrule Warrior, and the second combo that Link unlocks is like shield
Shield surfing.
surfing. So the first thing we know is, okay, we will add shield surfing. We have to do this. So first feat of the Way of the Shield. So
Yes, you can have streaks of the size of Baymax. Absolutely. All shape and size.
So the Way of the Shield would also be a nice addition combined to other ways. For example, the Light Shield or the Magic Shield could be very interesting combination to play a sort of very defensive, either battle mage or sort of a cleric, heavy duty healer, tank slash healer. So it's going to be, you're going to have some fun combination. And also the Way of the Shield blade, if you want to play a more balanced sort of warrior, not too much focus on attack or defense. So this is the first way that we unlock, and hopefully we have some more along the way. We'll see. After this, okay, these are all the unlocked stretch goal. I believe we went to up to 300. Yes. We are almost at 319.
Yes, we are 318 and 600. So yes.
So right now they are
6,000 and something euro. We will unlock the 325k stretch goal.
So by far the thing that the physical item that I want personally the most, feat cards. There's more than 50 of them, and more than 50 feat cards, and every feat card will feature a single feat, meaning that thanks to the feat card, you can create or advance your champion without consulting the book. You can put them on your character sheet, so you don't have to write on it. And also, you can, like, see all the different combination in a more fidgety, toy kind of way. There's a ton of them. There's more than 50 of them. So it's a big addition to the card chest, and it will be featured in all card chests. And also, we will put a single, fit card also in the starter set for the fits that you have in the starter set. So, there's that.
Big addition for several things.
But my favorite thing about I will show you the unlocked version just to show you the colors. My favorite things are Daniela's little moveset sketches on the cards. Because I'm obsessed with this little figure, fighting on the cards. So yeah.
Yes, we already talked about that. There is no pay over time option in the campaign, but rest assured, if you have any kind of pledge, you can upgrade or add stuff during the pledge manager after the end of the campaign if you want to delay your payment to divide your payment.
As always, some, especially the highest tier, depending on the stretch code that we unlock, will be more, some pledge levels will be more expensive during the late baking or pledge manager phase of the campaign. But if you do back at any level right now, and then you upgrade, you can,
We'll find everything, every object, every stretch code at the same
crowdfunding
price of the campaign as a baker.
So there's that advantage in at least baking at any level right now.
Exactly. When you can expect a beta alpha PDF? I don't know. Really, I don't know.
Q1 2026.
Q1 next year for sure.
So around February, but it's a very loose. It really depends on. It will mostly boil down to the difficulty of laying out everything in Italian and in English, given how space sensitive the layout is. So there's going to be a little bit of a challenge.
To our campaign, we are very communicative, so we will keep everybody updated as soon as we have a date in mind. We will send an updates after the campaign. Don't worry, we will keep sending you stuff even after the campaign's end, just to let you know what we are doing, what we're at. So we saw that 325k stretch goals. I think, Rico, we can see something else if you want.
We can move. Well, after we have the 350, which will be something different yet again, at least for us. Stamina gems. 20 plastic gem-like tokens that you can use to keep track of your stamina.
27. Why 27?
Stamina gems, if we unlock them, there will be 20 of them free for every champion and Twilight champion. This will also be available as a separate add-on. I always answer the question first, how many do I need? Because I know it's one of the most, asked the question always. I'd say when you start playing, 20 stamina gem should be enough for a party of 4. At most, but it's very unlikely, you can need up to 40 stamina for a party of 4, but it, again, very, very, very unlikely scenario. But consider that 10 is the highest anyone can get at a certain amount of time. They are kind of teal, bluish, greenish.
Blue, greenish. I'm not very good with color. I'll leave Rico to this. For me, I like bluish.
Yes, it's green blue. It's our usual, like a little bit like that crowdfunding exclusive badge that's on the side. So, and they're going to be like gem-shaped, transparent token that you can have on the table, and it's one of those unnecessary fidgety toy thing that we always like. And also, this is the first time that we are doing. I don't know how interested you are in the production side of this, but it's the first time that we are doing an oddly custom shaped plastic object, which is going to be transparent. You know, it's a bit of a production challenge for us, but we really wanted to do for this campaign something unprecedented, something new. And I hope you like it. I hope they turns out okay.
Class.
We are
It's a little bit dangerous.
yes, and we are already asking for samples and samples and samples and samples. So hopefully next year we will be able to show you something pretty soon. So this is up to 350. So they should keep you busy for a moment at least.
We can also talk about 275, Rico, if you want.
We want to spoil the.
I mean,
the
several people
375.
talk about this in more than one already asked for this.
Where can we expect to see the add-ons for the additional tokens? We need more reason. The additional tokens, like the
champion tokens
and status effect tokens, are already available as an add-on or bundled together, and it's enough for 4 players. And it's already available on the campaign. The stamina gems, as soon as we unlock, will also be unlocked as an add-on for everyone.
Yes.
Can we show the 375?
I think.
So so you are good until tomorrow, at least with the 375. It's someone already called it, but it's the Alchemy VTT for Twilight Sword and Lens of Radia and the starter set as well. So all the books, all the stuff will be available on Alchemy and will be, most importantly, free for every baker of the campaign. As we always say, don't thanks us. Go to the Alchemy Discord server, go to their social pages and thank them, because they earn their money by selling. I won't stop saying this, by selling their Alchemy, modules and giving so many free
thousands of free codes
yes
to us to give for
it's
free
extremely
to our
generous.
them it's really huge amount of work they got.
So it's extremely generous from them, and can't thank them enough. I love everything that they have done so far, and I'm sure it will be extremely cool to uncover our map tiles and use all our cards and house on a digital table such as Alchemy, which will make a custom experience for Twilight Sword. So I'm very stoked about this, and
we should have waited, but I see so many of you asking in the chat live. So I mean, it was the right time to announce it.
And really go to them, say thank you for being awesome, because they are pretty awesome, and it's good to thank them as well for this gift that they are giving us. And yes, I think this is enough for today. We'll stop at 375, and we'll see.
Almost at 300 and oh my God. They are very, very huge number to have in the first 24 hours.
It's crazy. It's really like definitely record-breaking launch for us. Definitely the highest amount of backers on day one, highest amount of funding, of course, on day one. It's really an unexpected turn of the year. So considering also that Backerkit went down at lunch, I don't know if you were there yesterday, but when we
Please,
launched,
don't talk about it. I still got nightmares. We got
so
like 10 minutes of bucketing down yesterday during third hour of the campaign. So we were like, our hearts stopped totally.
so yes, it wasn't an easy launch, but still the campaign endured, and yes, probably our fault.
This would be the last stretch goal that we are
Revealing today,
unveiling today. So hopefully,
as we
if the campaign will reach 375k, we'll more or less will keep coming up and revealing stretch goals if you give us the chance and the money to do so. So it's over when it's over.
Thank you, Jay. And yes, I'd say when we reach 350, we will reveal also what's at 400, which is going to be, of course, 400, huge milestone. It's going to be, a good stretch. I don't want to. We've spoiled too much. Don't make me spoil stuff, guys.
I'm not saying anything.
There's many. I have many.
It was me that wanted to spoil you the 275. So it's my fault. In this situation.
I am a man of many skills. One skill I do not have is
keeping secret is not
is not spoiling stuff all the time. And so and the more the campaign goes, the more I like spoiled stuff. No, Chloe, no, I spoiled enough.
Let's hope that the pace of the campaign will remain strong, and we can reach a 350 soon enough to start. See what's at 400,000 euros.
Guys, thank you very much. No. Grazie a tutti e come sempre grazie anche agli italiani che ci ascoltano in inglese, lo so che non è facile. And we will see you, I don't know, tomorrow, next week. We'll see. It's a weird campaign. As soon as we have something else to show you, we'll be live. Bye, guys. Ciao.
Do you remember? This used to be a beautiful land, and for 1,000 years we lived in peace and harmony. But as foretold, the scourge Vardus has returned with an army of monsters and filled the world with ruin and despair. Now, the fate of Radia rests with you. Wake up, champion. Challenge the forces of evil. Bring back hope to our land and claim the Twilight Sword.